Hey everyone, it's Kevin Rogers from LaunchCopyGuru.com. I'm going to make a quick video here for you to welcome you to the site and give you an overview of a page we did that's launching right now, about 4.5 hours ago. Mobile Monopoly from Adam Horowitz, a really smart marketer, 18 years old. This guy's about to take the world by storm. Really exciting what he's doing. Delivers great content, great on video. Really exciting guy to work with. So here's our launch. This is our page. It's flying out of the gates here. He surpassed 6 figures in about 30 minutes when this thing launched at noon today. Had a early bird sign up list of about 2,000. So the pre-launch was a raving success, and it's led right into what we predicted would be a huge launch day here today on August 3rd. So let me just talk a little bit about what went into this campaign and emphasize why it's so important if you want to have a monster launch like this. If you have a product you really believe in and want to make sure it gets the JV support and the attention it deserves, why you find the right copywriters and work with them from the beginning of the launch. Plan pre-launch together, the tone of everything, the big offers, the proof, the emails, everything needs to be congruent and solidify the message that you're getting across to people. A couple challenges on this campaign for Mobile Monopoly were that Adam is somewhat unknown in the industry, or at least he was 4 hours ago, or I should say 4 days ago before pre-launch. He's certainly gotten a lot of attention now, but prior to this is his first big launch. Before this, he only had a couple of static products on ClickBank that did well and converted well for people, but this is really his baby. This is him stepping out and saying, here's who I am, here's what I've got to offer, here's why you need to take notice. So we had to really step out and show people who Adam was and what he was about and what his qualifications were to deliver this product. And it's a new thing, mobile marketing. We're right on the cusp of it, and that's very exciting, but it's also can be scary to people because they're not familiar with it. Two things we needed to overcome, and I think we did a killer job of it, thanks to Adam's ability to really perform well on video and resonate with people. He's a very genuine cat, and he just delivers huge. The key was that he wanted to deliver, really over-deliver to the consumer, and he's done that. And we did it in pre-launch, and he's doing it with the product, and that's just going to set him up in a big way for a long time. So a couple little things I want to point out. One is that the importance of pre-launch. I think a lot of people overlook what is so essential about pre-launch. It's not just hype. It's about delivering something of extreme value that your JV will love to mail out to his list, because he's rewarding them with something great for clicking on the link, and that's something obviously the end user, the prospect, is going to really benefit from. Critical that you're working with your copywriting team all the way through pre-launch and into launch so that you can apply the things you learn in pre-launch to the sales page. For instance, one question we got a lot from people in pre-launch was, do I need a cell phone or do I need a certain kind of smartphone to run these campaigns? When in reality, you don't even need a cell phone. You can do it from your computer, but people were thinking, mobile marketing, I'd run the whole campaign from my smartphone. We didn't anticipate that question. We didn't think people would wonder that. But we got the question so often, we addressed it not only in pre-launch, but we also popped a line into the subhits here. Heck, you don't even need a cell phone. Just to remove that question out of people's heads immediately so that they could concentrate on the sales copy and all the benefits of the product. Because if you have people wondering something in the back of their mind, whether this is for them or not, and you don't address it, chances are you're going to lose that sale. And that's what's so important about pre-launch and communicating with your prospects. They will raise their hand and ask you and tell you what they need to hear from you in order to be sold. But you have to be paying attention, and you have to be ready to implement the things you learn immediately into the sales page. We were making changes to the sales page up until late last night before this launch today. So another thing we added quickly was the $100 guarantee on top of the money back guarantee. You know, Adam and Tim decided, let's make sure that people understand that this is very real, and that we're so sure they can follow the steps and profit from this, that we'll send them $100 out of our own pocket if they can show us that they tried it and it didn't work. Not everybody's willing to make that guarantee. It obviously increases conversions a lot when you can, and it allows you to use lines like this that we wrote in, and there's no way you can fail. You've seen that line used quite a bit. However, it's usually not backed up with anything. It's just thrown out there gratuitously, and there's no way you can fail because I don't know why. Well, if you're going to say something that bold, you have to immediately back it up. Back it up with $100. If you do fail somehow, if you find a way to fail, I'll give you $100. How's that? Fair? So it's just incredibly important to back up statements like that. Otherwise, they feel empty, and they cause the person who reads them, your prospect, to question everything you say from there on, because it's just fluffy hype. There's nothing to it. You got to back up your hype with substance. That is the key. And another thing we did that's really effective, and this is the biggest money tip I'll give you out of this short video here today, is that in the video, the proof video, rather than do a Camtasia, what we did was we used a method where we take the camera, nice wide shot, Adam sitting in front of his computer, he addresses the camera, he explains what they're going to see in the video, then he turns around, no cutaways, doesn't switch over to Camtasia. The cameraman just pans into the screen. You watch Adam in real time go through the proof elements. He shows you the date on another page. There's no questioning that this is all in real time. There's no cutaways. There's no room for goofy editing or any unproven stuff. That is key. That is a cool way to do proof videos that just adds a whole nother dimension to it. And a big key is being flexible, having a plan B. If for some reason the upsells aren't converting the way they should, what are we going to do to fix them, to change them? You have to be ready with that stuff. You can't wait until the day of launch and find out, hey, this upsell is not converting the way we thought it would. What should we do? Now you got to spend hours planning, thinking about it. Then you got to change the page. We're ready with plan A and plan B with the upsell pages right now. If for any reason they weren't converting the way we expected, boom, we switched to the second version. We're testing 3 different versions of the sales page right now during launch, so that we're using the best one at the end of the day. Critical stuff doesn't take a whole lot of extra work. It just takes extra thought and a commitment to making this the best launch it can be. So my advice is, if you're a marketer and you've got a product that you really believe in and you want the attention and the JV support that the product deserves, then get with a copywriter who understands exactly how to sell on ClickBank and can help you brainstorm the process and find all those golden nuggets, and will stick with you through the entire launch to make sure you're implementing the stuff you learn from your audience in real time. And that's what makes the difference. That's how you make $100,000 in 30 minutes. That's how you get to #1 on ClickBank. And who knows where this thing's going to end up at the end of the day. I can't wait to get an update on the numbers. The end of the week, it's going to be ridiculous. And it's not brain surgery. It just takes a commitment and smart work. So if you've got a launch coming up and you want this level of expertise and partnership on your project, feel free to contact us at launchcopyguru.com. There's a link right there under the video here, and I hope you got some value out of this video, and we look forward to talking to you. Take care.